You started doing this thing. You see something, an image, a video, a photo, someone's voice, and before you even react, you do a quick check. Is this real? Seeing is believing. That's been the deal your whole life. See it with your own eyes, and it's real. And that deal is starting to end. Right now, the pause still works most of the time. You can still usually figure out if it's AI or not, but it takes some time. Even if it's only a second or so, it does take some effort. So what happens when the pause stops working? When you can no longer tell what's real and what's fake? If you think about it, the loss of trust didn't start recently. For years, trust has been quietly falling across the board. In institutions, in media, in the systems that we were supposed to be able to rely upon. Different people have different explanations of why, but here's what's interesting. Almost everyone feels it. Left, right, in the middle, wherever you sit, the feeling that something you used to be able to trust, you can't quite trust anymore. That was already happening, and now something new is being layered on top of that. Our senses, the actual tools we use to decide what's real, are starting to become unreliable. Even your grandma has probably seen an AI-generated video by now. Maybe you can spot it easily. Most people still can. But soon, real-time AI avatar videos will be here. People may be thinking they are talking to a beautiful woman on a video chat, but that woman on the video is actually a guy named Larry. The tools making fake things look real are only a couple years old, and they are improving every single day. Right now, most of the time, you still can tell, but it's getting harder. Think about what that actually means. In the near future, how would you know if somebody said something or didn't? What does it mean in the future when you have no way of knowing if a president just said something or it's an AI fake? You will no longer be able to trust any media. Anything could be AI. How to lie in the future.
Sir, I know that video looks like me drinking whiskey in my boxers, but it was an AI fake.
So you're telling me that wasn't you?
Yes, it wasn't me.
So how will we decide what's real when soon any image, video, or audio we encounter could be generated by AI and look exactly like the real thing? That's not a hypothetical anymore. That's where we are headed. Trust isn't just a feeling. It's not just a vibe you get from somebody. Trust can literally be life or death. Societies run on it. Economies run on it. Relationships run on it. Money only works because we all agree that a piece of paper has value and that the system behind it holds. Contracts only hold because we trust somebody will enforce them. Medicine partly works because we trust the person administering it. When that trust crumbles, everything built on top of it crumbles too. We understand this when it comes to relationships. If you can no longer trust your partner, the relationship is in serious trouble. If we don't trust airlines to get us there safely, people won't fly. Even on a platform like this, if you don't trust the creator, you're not gonna keep watching. We have always lived in a world where you can't trust everyone. We're used to that. But somewhere along the line, we expected trust to come automatically from some places. Documents, pictures, videos, voice. We may be coming to an end of that era. Here's what I think is actually happening. Trust isn't ending, it's changing shape. And the interesting thing is, people already are adapting. Families are setting up code words to verify emergency calls. Communities building reputational systems from the ground up. A quiet return to, I trust the people I actually know. Now that's not paranoia, that's not cynicism, that's us figuring out the old rules in a new world. The most advanced technological era of human history might end up making the oldest forms of trust more valuable. Face to face. Reputations built over time. Communities where people actually know each other. Technology might help us find those things, but trust itself? That still gets built the old way. It doesn't have to be a step backwards. It's a recalibration, a way for us to adapt to this change. We just happen to be living in a moment where the questions get a lot more complicated, because now we have to start thinking about something genuinely new. What do you do when you can't trust any media to be authentic? Not won't, Not don't, can't. I mean, think about that for a second. Any video, any voice, any image, you can't trust it. What the That's not a small thing. The signals are changing. The tools for faking things are getting better every single day. The systems we relied on have gotten complicated, and most of us are still running on the old software. That's not a flaw in you. That's just what it looks like when the world changes faster than the instincts built to navigate it. Your trust system isn't broken. It's just meeting a world it wasn't designed for. The first step isn't finding new things to trust. It's understanding why trust feels different now. Because you can't navigate what you can't see. And now, you can see it. Thanks for thinking with me.
So what do you miss about the 2020s?
Well, I do miss being able to trust videos, images, the internet as a whole. Not having to meet in person just to verify I'm talking to an actual human. And honestly, I do miss not having an AI overlord.